grade 12s, doing exercise 5.8 with you, number 10. Okay, so it is saying here, prove sine 42 plus sine 18 is equal to cos 12. Okay, so it's a left-hand side, right-hand side situation. So on the left-hand side, we have sine 42 plus sine 18. On the right-hand side, we have cos 12. Okay, so I'm assuming a type of question like this would say without the use of a calculator. So whenever it says stuff like that, I know I'm going to be using special angles. So our special angles are 30 degrees, 45 degrees, and 60 degrees. Okay, so I'm going to use our special angles plus this angle over here, this 12, to try and get these angles over here. Because with the special angles, I know what they are. And also I want to introduce a 12. So for example, 12 with a combination of which one over here will give us 42? Well, I can see that 12 plus 30 will give us 42. So this one over here, I can change to sine 30 plus 12. Okay, so this 42 became that. And I've introduced a special angle, and I've introduced that angle 12. Then, again, 12 with a combination of which one of these will give us 18? Well, 30 minus 12 will give us 18. So I'm going to change the sine 18 to 30 minus 12. And that 18 degrees became that. And I've introduced a special angle, and I've introduced that angle 12. So what we can do now is we can just use our compound angle formulas to expand these two, which will be given on your formula sheet. So this first one will become sine 30 cos 12 plus cos 30 sine 12. If I expand this one, so let me just color code these for you. So this one became that one. Then this one over here plus sine 30 cos 12 minus cos 30 sine 12. And this expansion became that one there. All right, so let's see if we've got some cancellation going on here. We've got this cos 30 sine 12, cos 30 sine 12. This is plus, that one's minus, so this entire thing will cancel with that. Then I am left with sine 30 cos 12, which is sine 30 cos 12. So I've got two of those. So this gives me 2 sine 30 cos 12, that plus that. Then special angle, sine 30 is a half, so we get 2 times a half cos 12. 2 times that is just 1, so we get cos 12, which is equal to our right hand side, that one over there. Again, grade 12s, please show your conclusion, either left-hand side or right-hand side. All right, I think I've got time to do the next one, which is question 11. Okay, so question 11, again, is saying prove that sine 70 minus sine 50 is equal to sine 10. So left-hand side, right-hand side situation. We've got sine 70 minus sine 50. On the right hand side, we have sine 10. Okay, very similar to the previous one. I'm going to try and introduce special angles. Sorry, there's a 45 here. I'm going to try and introduce special angles, and I'm going to try and introduce this 10. So we need to try and get to 70 with 10 and a combination of one of these. So I can see that 60 plus 10 will give me the 70. So this one will change to sine 60 plus 10. So that 70 became this. I've introduced a special angle and I've introduced that 10. Then minus sine. Now the 50 we can say is 60 minus 10. And that will give us 50 degrees. And again, what I've done there is I've introduced a special angle and that angle 10. Use your compound angles to expand these. So this first one here will become sine 60 cos 10 plus cos 60 sine 10. Now, just be very careful with this one, grade 12s, because we've got this minus here. So obviously we're going to expand this thing and it'll come out to something like this, but we still need to distribute that negative into both of those things. So I'm just going to use a bracket here and let's expand this. So this will be sine 60 cos 10 minus cos 60 sine 10. Okay, I'm now just going to distribute the negative inside the bracket here, and we get sine 60 cos 10 plus cos 60 sine 10 minus sine 60 cos 10 plus cos 60 sine 10. Okay, so I'm going to look for things that might cancel. Here we have a sine 60 cos 10, sine 60 cos 10, and it is plus and a minus, so this one will cancel with that one. Then we've got cos 60 sine 10, cos 60 sine 10, and we're adding them, so we'll get here 2 cos 60 sine 10. We know that's a special angle, so cos of 60 is a half. Sine 10, 2 times a half is 1, so that just gives us sine 10, and that is equal to our right hand side. Again, grade 12, so your conclusion. All right, thanks guys.